Hello and welcome back to Garin River vs. Among Trees. I'm now in my third week, day 22. Feed the fox. And I am going to collect metal things, aren't I? Aren't I, Suzerain? Aren't I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I'm going to head back down to here, first thing. Well, first thing I've got to go refill my water. Come on, Suzerain. Let's go out into this misty morning. Follow me, Suzerain. Come on. So we'll go get some water to refill the canteen. Then we'll head all the way south and continue looting that place, which means I need to go pick up the lockpicks as well. Because I need enough pipes and stuff to make, I think, 1 or 2 more metal plates. I think I need 3, and I think I've got 1. Here we are. This is another one of those explosion holes where there doesn't seem to be anything marking it other than the fact that it's here, sort of thing. Jute rope, nails and wire, planks. Hope I don't get too many seeds here, just because they take up so much space. I think this is the last thing. Wire. Yeah, I think that's everything here. There were like 3 locked boxes. A few crates, none of which had anything particularly special, mostly rags in. And I still have an inventory slot. I think you should get a plank from destroying a crate. I think that would make sense, but... didn't mean to take a screenshot then. Whatever. Alright, well, I guess I'll continue... I was going around this edge, so I guess I'll continue doing that before heading back. I thought this was like the exit. I thought it just curved around there, but it seems it goes deeper. What is down here? Does look like a dead end. I mean, I'd expect it to be, because that's the edge of the map. But I don't know what is down here at all. Could be a cave, could be loot. I'd like it if it was like a blueprint for something. Ooh, anything? Anything at all here, apart from rabbits? No? No. Literally nothing. There is nothing here but rabbits. It is Rabbit Corner. Corner of rabbits. And Suzerain is a very good girl for not chasing the little rabbits, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Can I climb? No, I can't, can I? No. 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 Oh. I missed a box, apparently. No, I didn't. The box respawned. Why did the box the boxes have all respawned, look. Like it's the same day. This is an odd one. Okay. I mean, I'll take the double loot. I'm still convinced the stuff is gonna respawn elsewhere, but hasn't yet. Something I've noticed is that the sort of additional stamina seems to regen a lot quicker than the ordinary kind. So, like, if I stop now, it regens really quickly, and then you can just sprint again. Compared to the other one where you can sprint for longer, but then it takes so bloody long to refill. So I'm wondering if this is the more efficient way of doing it, like stop, start, stop, start. That said, the distance you can cover when you're just continually sprinting is ridiculously high if you just keep sprinting, so maybe it's not the most efficient. Anyway, I'm back now. Went and chopped a few trees down right outside my front door, but as I know for an almost absolute fact now that they do just respawn overnight, there's sort of no reason not to. But I now have enough fir planks for the next expansion. Is that a hole in my floor? Why did I build a hole in my floor? That's just bad craftsmanship. Alright. There is something I want to test tomorrow. I have, like, seeing that bug has, the bug of the respawning crates, has made me suddenly very concerned. And I'll show you why. First of all, let's eat, and then, come on, Suzerain. Let us head south. Okay, right. So, there are 2 possible ways to interpret what I'm seeing right now. Because the boxes are back again. And the 2 ways you can interpret this are one, this is how... this is the only form of respawning loot, that because this is like the furthest point or something. I don't know, it's clearly not, because that's much further. But it's possible that like the loot only respawns in the corner loot drops. Or perhaps even... no, because the explosion hole here doesn't seem to respawn, because I've been back there several times. But it seems this one does. So it's possible that this is the only place where loot respawns, so it's going to have to become an almost daily thing to come and loot this place, or maybe it respawns more often, because it respawned in the time it took me to go into the corner and back. So I'm going to... no, that hasn't respawned again. I thought it had just respawned in front of me. The other option, which I'm really, really, really hoping is not the case, is that it respawns unless you quit out of the game. So something like a consistency with the bugs in this game is that quitting out causes issues. So like saving, quitting, and reloading the game causes issues. So the sticks vanish from the stove, the water vanishes from your canteen, and it is theoretically possible, it would make sense along the same lines, if quitting out of the game wipes any respawn points that have been looted already. So it's possible that like it will wipe if they've already been looted, but if they have not been looted, like if they've respawned and not been looted again, they might stay there. So that is the question we're facing. The only way I can think to test this, unless I look it up, which I suppose I could, but I've been trying not to. I suppose the only way to test this would be to loot one or two of those boxes and then come and check to see if they're still there next time I launch the game. And I might have to do that at the end of this day, assuming those boxes have respawned. Let's go check now, because I've gone away a bit. I'm filling in like the gaps you see in the map. Alright, let's go check the loot. Because if it's respawned now, then I'll go away, save, quit out. Okay, they've not respawned yet. Quit out, come back in, and then hopefully they will all still be there. Oh, another floating rock. I don't know, I'm getting concerned about the lack of respawning loot, because I've explored quite a lot, and I keep going back to check, and nothing's respawned except at this one location. So, oh, a chicory, nice. I think that's the last chicory I need to make the next backpack. And of course, another chicory. But that's fine, I'd rather have a surplus. It has now respawned. Alright, so what I will do is I'll break this one right next to here, because that's the one I'm most likely to be able to recognise. Alright, so now we run away, go back home, save, and then I'll quit out, come back in, and we will see whether that box has respawned. If it has, then that means that is the respawning loot. So I'm going to have to loot here anytime I want respawning loot. If it has not, that means there is a game-breaking bug, which means I will probably not be able to complete this game. That's the choice. Let's go see. Also, those trees I chopped down haven't regrown. I thought they regrew overnight, or do they regrow when I log out and log in? Because if they've got to regrow, because I chopped down the ones right in front of my bloody house, because I was certain that they did. Because here, the ones I chopped down before are up here. They appear to have regrown. Yeah, it was within sight of here, and I chopped down these, so they definitely regrow. And the large ones do. I don't know, I can't tell what's a bug and what's a feature. It's the line is blurring. Alright, I've saved the game, but it's now getting dark, so I don't feel I have time to do it today. This says wait until night time. Alright, I guess I'll do some other stuff, like I should now have enough to make some things. Oh, let's make the backpack. chicory, sticks, thread, fungus. I have no idea why I need hoof fungus for this, but sure. Let's make the Tistel backpack. And... so I've currently got like those things in there. I just want to double check that they transfer as well. Boom. And boom. 16 slots. Oh yes. Make the last metal plate. And now I can make the greenhouse. I'm wondering if the brewing room is more important, because I feel like I need that. No, screw it. I'm going to do the greenhouse. Plant seeds and get a steady source of vegetables. Oh, wow. Comes pre-overgrown and covered in shit. Yay! No seeds in backpack. Alright, so let's give this a go. I've got a load of seeds in the furthest possible chest. Great planning, Garen. So I guess we go plant them all. Ruby. Ruby. Ruby, ruby, ruby. Turnip. Whoa. What's this? Ivory turnip. Ruby, ruby, ruby turnip. Whoa. And I got 1 turnip spare. Nice. So, brewing room is next on my to-do list. Largely because I think I need it. And if resources are going to be an issue, then I need to get this. Ah, look at all these things growing. I mean, I was initially impressed with my building skills. And in a way, this is impressive, but at the same time, there are very clear holes in my roof. Anyway, I've quit out and reloaded the game, as you can tell by the fact that my canteen is empty and my fox is doing her statue impression. So tomorrow, in the morning, I will go straight back to the loot spot, and we will see whether that box next to the metal box has respawned. I reckon it will have. For the main reason of... I reckon it respawns when you go away, when you walk away from it, and therefore it should have respawned before I even got to the point where I saved. So I reckon that is just a respawning point. But let's go check, because it did still show the broken box, and therefore might count as broken. Also, side note, one of the Timmy twins has despawned again. Because it's definitely not there. This is definitely the Timmy twins. One of them has despawned again. The fox is too far away. Huh. I forgot to tell Caesarin to follow me after I fed her, and it seems there is a limit to the range. Well, good to know. Okay. Here comes the moment of truth. If I crest this hill and there are boxes that have respawned, I may be in for a chance. If there are no boxes, then it's probably game over. Oh... Oh, bugger! There are no boxes. Okay. Damn! Hang on then. Alright. I have Googled it. I didn't want to, but I'm thoroughly confused. Seems that stuff may respawn? Question mark. It is apparently a thing that does happen, but in one of the last updates to the game that the devs did, before apparently abandoning it, according to most people I see, is that they changed the respawn cooldown and made it a lot longer. It used to be every day or two, and now it is apparently significantly longer, to the point where some people aren't convinced it respawns at all. So, apparently there are plenty of loot points, so it seems it is theoretically possible that you don't ever need respawning loot. But considering you could delete things, non-respawning loot either don't allow us to delete things or have respawning loot. Because if you have the ability to delete things and non-respawning loot, it is entirely possible for someone to just mess up their game beyond return by misclicking. So don't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going with the series, assuming that it is a thing I can do, that I can complete the game and all. I'm just trying to get the fox at the moment. But then I will, I'll see. I'll see how we get on. But this could be broken beyond repair. Alright, this seems to be the range on the fox. Because around here I couldn't call there. And I can there. So that's the range on the fox. It's quite high. Like there to there, that's quite a decent range. So Suzerain should come to me. I can just run away now and Suzerain will follow me by scent alone. Suzerain! Hello, Suzerain. Look at you. Look at you with your tail. Come on. Let's go exploring south. Remarkably clear sky for the rain, you know? Maybe those are thin clouds, but still, you don't generally get thin clouds and rain. Just for the record, I'm not against the idea of non-respawning loot, particularly in sort of a realistic survival thing. You don't want loot to become easy. Like in the forest, for example, Ben and I decided not to exploit the fact that the plane respawns, giving infinite medicine and food. Because then it's not survival if you've just got an infinite supply of respawning loot. So instead, we chose to ignore the fact that it respawned. It's just, if you get a situation where you can wreck yourself by accidentally deleting things or having the option to delete things. Like in Subnautica, loot doesn't respawn. Fish do, but the actual resources do not. And in that it works because there is no way to delete anything. You can drop it on the ground, but then it will stay on the ground where you dropped it forever. And that way you can always go back and get it. So, you know, that's the decision you got to make. Also, this, more so than any of the other places I've been to, this is an explosion hole. Something blew up here. What happened? This has increased the stack limit. Or maybe? I'm sure some of these things didn't stack to 30 or 15. I'm sure they were 10. So maybe the better backpacks increase stack limit. That'd be cool. I feel like it should tell me, but that'd be cool. And yet seeds, still stack limit of 1. Of course they are. Think that's everything here. Like the things I've left, like that and a couple of things in the boxes are just seeds. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. That is stunningly pretty. Alright, let's go home then. I reckon, because I've just gone past Sauron, I reckon the bears are guarding blueprints. Because if there's so much other loot, there is. If there's so much other loot, then like, what's the point of going for the bear guarded ones? Because I assumed it would be like, what I assumed is there'd be like 2 or 3 safe spaces and all the rest had bears. Not the case. There are like, I've found 2 bears in the entire map. And that means it's unlikely I'll be able to kill them, but it also means, like, what's the point of going to the bear-guarded ones if I can just go to all of the others instead? And I reckon they've got stuff that I can only get there, like blueprints. Oh, look, there's my greenhouse. I'll have to get a shot of it tomorrow in the daylight. Huh. Ooh. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. This has been an episode of Discovery, and it saddens me that we still don't have definitive answers, but the trees have regrown outside the front, so I guess they respawn after a day or 2, or every couple of days? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try and get the brewing room up next. I don't know whether I can find more backpack blueprints and stuff. It's entirely possible that there just aren't any, because lots of things in this game seem incomplete. But thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more Among Trees soon. If you know a definitive answer about the loot respawning, please do tell me, because at this point I've tried and I can't find a definitive answer. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.